Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and it seems like we're never going to hear the end of Sailor Moon on home video. Several years ago, Viz Media started releasing an uncut version of the complete Sailor Moon series with season sets of all 5 sagas, but the early ones in particular got really bad reviews for having pretty poor transfers, something that Viz seemed to deny for a while. And now we're arriving at a reissue of the first season. This is Sailor Moon Complete First Season, and unlike the older sets, which were half a season, this is the full season in one set. It's Blu-ray only, does not include any DVD copies. It also doesn't include the booklets from the older, larger sets. So it promises to be a more affordable budget version, and I was wondering if this would be like a new transfer. I can confirm that this is a different transfer than what was there before, so we're going to take a look at this set. I'll unbox it, I'll share some opinions. I'm not going to get too into the actual story of Sailor Moon here just because that's been done to death. I've even talked about it a lot in my older reviews. This is more for the product itself. So, here's the front cover. Nice photo of our title heroine there. Side of the spine, other spine. Take off the slip cover. Pretty much the same thing underneath. And then in here we've got, discs 1 and 2. These discs are very basic, but they still look very good and get the job done. Discs 3 and 4. Discs 5 and 6. And there actually is artwork printed underneath the discs in the case, so I'll take those discs off to show that off. So right here you have art with the transformation pens and the disguise pen, and that actually looks pretty cool. So yes, I am a fan of the Sailor Moon series, and I did pick up those older sets, but I've since sold them off, hoping that we'd get something better, and it looks like that day is finally here. Like most anime releases on home video formats, these have dub and sub versions of the show. When Viz started doing their release of the show, they did a new dub, and this dub is much more accurate to the original Japanese version. In fact, I heard that Naoko Takeuchi, who created the series, even had to approve all of the voice actors and actresses, so that should really say something about the quality of what Viz is doing, at least in terms of the actual dubbing process. If you are a purist, you still have the option of the version in Japanese with English subtitles. You can also have an option to translate the signs of the Japanese characters that appear on screen, so that's pretty handy, and that's an option I wish more anime on DVD and Blu-ray had. Now, throughout this video, obviously you'll be seeing a few random screen caps from the set just to kind of get an idea of what you get here. The older releases I was not a fan of because it looked like they just went nuts with digital noise reduction, artificial sharpening, artificial boosting of colors. Right here, I'm going to take a brief break and I'm going to show you a few screen caps from the old set compared to the new set so you can kind of get an idea of what the difference is. So as you can see, the older sets, it looked like the colors were a lot more boosted and unnatural, and there's a lot of glitching and things. You can't really do it justice just from screen caps. You might have to see actual video content to see what I mean, and there's plenty of examples out there online. But the newer set, as you've seen, the colors are nowhere near as bold and vibrant. It looks maybe slightly more faded, but it looks more natural. It looks the way that a 30-year-old television anime should look. A lot of releases of older anime on DVD and Blu-ray are actually upscales of standard def material. I believe that applies to this as well. But this is at least a lot more faithful to the way that the show should look without any of those unwanted digital tinkering methods that were applied to the earlier releases. Now I've got to say, keep your expectations in check. This show is never going to look like it's razor sharp, high def, filmed yesterday. But for what it is, it's a faithful presentation, and it's definitely superior to those older releases we've got. Not to mention, the price is a lot lower than buying all those half seasons that we had to get a while back. Those sets were overpriced and of pretty low quality based on what you got. This does carry over the bonus features from the older set, plus I believe there's at least one new interview in here as well. So it's nice that it's not just a cheap reissue of the older sets, which didn't get the best reviews. So essentially we have what'll probably be the definitive presentation of Season 1 of Sailor Moon for the foreseeable future. I don't think we've seen the last of Sailor Moon on home video, and this probably won't be the last time I ever buy the series. But unlike those older sets, this one I can actually give a thumbs up to, and that's a good thing. Are you a fan of the Sailor Moon series? Will you be picking up these reissued, remastered sets from Viz as they come out? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.